depends where you are and who's involved. Discovered.
Oh, I can see you've got no trousers on there.
Oh, the stream's definitely on because I just heard it.
Yeah, stream is live. So now's about the time that it rolls from Diceinanger. Yeah, again, it's been a while.
That's a
So
song by that band, isn't it?
it's been a while. Yeah, Stained is it?
That's it.
Yeah. So the last time we were playing, you had decided to go to Habe Sanatorium to interview the last survivor of an attack on a group of con artists. The survivor being named Grace Sevilla. After arriving at the sanatorium, having a talk with Habe, who runs a sanatorium, you were able to secure an interview with Grace, who turned out to be in the throes of ghoul fever. Kind of struggled to get much sense out of him until he realised that Argus was in the room, to which he dropped a monologue, which I have, if you'd like me to repeat it. I will do. He then promptly fell victim to ghoul fever and attacked the party and was killed quite quickly. Was dispatched with great efficiency by Minato.
What he does.
But then... However, the noise from this
What, R2D2?
caught the attention of one. Zoom in. Kaizalu Zeren, who introduced himself to the party as someone, and when was pressured, suggested that he was someone who had an academic interest in the applications of necromancy. He also told you about some rumours of scarecrows moving through the farmlands and killing, but you hadn't heard anything more about that before you left Sandpoint. However, Argus, on a sense motive, kind of realised that he was lying about his academic interest in necromancy, and probably wasn't worthy or was trustworthy. We sent the party into a fight with him and some zombies, which you all managed to kill. You managed to kill all of, sorry, except for one who has been taken over by
Rob.
by
Yeah.
And you should have access. You should be able to control his token now.
Token. Here he is, Rob. There he is.
Should I be able to see the
Can you
whole
control
map?
yourself?
I don't know if something's gone wrong.
I can only see a bit of the map, but at least
Bottom
the bit
left-hand
where I am,
corner, Lars.
I can see everything.
Right.
Because we used you as a
hamster.
As
yeah, I've been using you as a
man token.
Most maps have had about 10 Dastors spread across them.
This one
Just
hasn't.
hope Richard Gere's not about.
I have fixed that. So
It's just because I was watching the stream and I can see where Dastor could see, but I can see the whole of this room.
Why is it, though, that guinea pigs don't often get used as guinea pigs anymore? They used to, obviously. But you don't. They don't, though, do they? They usually use, like, mice or rabbits or something these days.
Probably cheaper.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're calling me a guinea pig or not, Mark.
I like the ones like Dave had, which is really, we can't tell which end is its head.
Rose-haired guinea pig.
Has that changed what you can see, Lars?
No, mate. Let me just refresh. That might sort it.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be the one that does it.
Ah, it's done it now. I've refreshed. It's all good.
Okay, cool.
It's weird because it was like that initially, and then it just opened everything up.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries.
Wow,
So that
good to
is pretty much where we're at. So you subdued Zeren, but you hadn't killed him, so you took him out with non-lethal damage. He is unconscious. I believe you had instructed Habe's assistant to enter the rooms and stay there, because that's where they are on the map. And Habe himself went running upstairs when Sevilla turned and attacked the party. And that's pretty much where we are. So the question is, what would you like to do?
Did we loot?
You didn't.
Can we loot?
Just have a look. So Sevilla didn't have anything on him, so all he'd done is managed to do is break free. So he's got a broken straight jacket, but that's about it. Let me just open.
Dastor's going to get a pot of tea on at this table here if anyone's interested whilst we're discussing next actions.
Always.
Let me get-
Okay, so
Oh, do you want
Yeah,
me to
sorry,
get a
Lars,
drink
I
so you
sold
can
all
do-
your tea.
do you want me to go
I
and
can
get
see in my
me,
inventory that is not
top up
true.
my hamster?
No. Over 126
Oh, yeah, of
tea
course.
bags still
Yeah,
to
I'm
go.
gonna go and peen my tang then. Right, back in
Oh.
back in forward.
We ain't got our words yet.
time for the mark game.
In my tang.
It's time for the
I'm also going to go for a quick wee as well.
So, gentlemen, have we got words for today?
It's the mark game. It's the mark game.
I'm going to have salami.
Salami.
Gerbil for me.
Gerbil from Lewis.
I think we're on a rodent themed night tonight.
Sam's
Lacerate.
got a knife.
Yeah, I'm doing some admin at the same time. Lacerate for me.
Lacerate. Mr. Harper.
Strangulate.
Strangulate.
I'm going to go for something a bit random because I can't stop thinking about it. I'm going to say pork belly because I've got a pork belly in the freezer that I can't wait to eat.
Nice.
Love a pork belly.
Oh,
I did one in the air fryer the other day, Lars. It was lush.
Oh, I love it.
Chinese 5-spice all over it.
Well, I've never actually cooked a pork belly at home. So I'm looking forward to it. Usually it's just something you have at a restaurant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or a pub.
Oh, yeah, it just fell apart, melted. Oh,
Nice. Carl's really into the slow cooking stuff at the moment because that really makes stuff juicy and fall apart, doesn't it? Keeps everything in.
yeah.
I
Well,
do a lot
when
of
we
my cooking
go,
for work.
if we have Mark's birthday bash at Hickory's, we can. Yeah, they do really nice slow cooked everything.
It's the brisket. I
Yeah,
like
they do.
that. Love the brisket.
So,
Something like
searching.
that to revivify the Carcharodontosaurus, if you know what I'm saying.
I genuinely don't know what you're saying.
I haven't known what I was saying for years, so if anybody works it out, let me know.
Well, that's bring back to life a dinosaur, surely.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
What did you say? Carcharodontosaurus?
Yeah,
Revive,
Call
revivify.
up a picture of one, Carcharodontosaurus. They're mean, badass things. You don't want to play with one's
Also,
dangly bits.
It's
So
called,
annoyed.
it stands for Great White Shark Lizard, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got it's because its teeth are very similar but much bigger than a great white.
I
It's
reckon it's the
the-
same family as Giganotosaurus.
It is the same family. What a guy! He knows all his shit.
Gigantosaurus wasn't water though, was it?
What,
No, that one
Gigantosaurus?
isn't
Yeah,
it?
but Carcharodontosaurus isn't. It was a theropod.
Yeah, he's completely and utterly right.
I weirdly know a lot about dinosaurs just because of playing Ark.
Yeah.
You should know
Yeah, of course.
Carcharodontosaurus. Then I'm sure Carcharodontosaurus is in Ark.
I don't know if it is. It might be in the latest one. But
Have you seen a
Gigantosaurus.
picture? Has anyone called up a picture of one? Because they are mean-looking mofo's.
How do
I may or may not have
post-
sat and listened to a
I just
podcast
know
on
you
have two
Tyrannosaurus
two
Rex
windows
today.
open.
I'm gonna post this in. How do I post this to Twitch? There we go. It does look mean.
Stick it on Discord, mate.
It was probably bigger than T-Rex.
It probably was, yeah. God, you know your crap about large carnivorous dinosaurs there, Jake.
I know
That's
my
classic
stuff about-
Jake. You just
about dinosaurs.
He's our own little Ross Geller, isn't
You should have seen us on the Game
Definitely.
of Thrones quiz.
Am I right in saying that I've got Mudbutt is your brother, Josh, Jake?
No, I might
I think
got
Josh is
one.
Gosling.
Does look mean.
Yeah.
Size T-Rex.
I mean, it
So-
was potentially sat in the same parameters.
They reckon it was more likely to be a scavenger, though, because of its teeth. Because if it had been taking bites out of things that were alive, its teeth were fragile and break, which is why they think that they've got the slicing teeth, to scissor meat off carcasses, suggesting that they were probably scavengers, while the T-Rex was a out-and-out predator. Even I believe that they would scavenge as well. I don't know how.
They're not quite sure though about T-Rex because they reckon it could only run at like 15 mile an hour.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, obviously it's all speculation, isn't it? It's based on what we know.
I think it's
which is
just a
not
good
great.
job that they don't exist anymore because they're quite intense, aren't they?
I wouldn't want one after me. So
Yeah.
Some
Human
job
beings.
ever, wouldn't it?
would be brown trousers time.
Just any dinosaur as well. Like even like what's the spitting one called again?
Yeah. Diplo-
Dilophosaurus?
The Huckpurtosaurus.
Yeah. That'd be awful. Imagine something just spitting in your eyes and you're like, cool, I'm blind and now you'll just eat me slowly.
Wicked. I always hope that happens. I'll be lucky one day.
Tuned in for dice rolls, learn about dinosaurs.
Right, so on Zaren's unconscious body, you find 2 potions, 2 wands, a dagger, a key ring with 2 keys, 11 platinum pieces, and 18 gold pieces.
Oh,
Who's our party leader? Because we should definitely give those keys to him.
I feel like I should have been writing that down.
Yeah, it was a bit quick, that. 2 potions, 2
Yeah,
wands.
so you've got 2 potions,
Hang on.
2 wands.
Nowhere near ready.
Yeah.
I forgot I was keeping track of things.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Go.
Hang on.
You've
I
got a
had to
cold,
write
Sam.
stuff in Google Docs.
Or is it yes?
I've been shitty for the last couple of days. Crappy
Oh, yeah.
throat, all bunged up. My ears are gone.
Ooh.
So go on
Yeah,
then. 2
I
potions.
suspect it was picked up from Wingwar, Sam. But 2 potions, 2 wands, a dagger.
Yeah.
A key ring with 2 keys on it.
Oh.
11 platinum pieces and 18 gold pieces.
Sam, the keys don't sound important, so leave them.
I think you're right there, mate. I think you're right.
They
all
always
about
say
the money.
keys, not important.
We've got a Master Thief
And also, did you just say that you went to Wingwar?
on Thursday. Yeah.
Not been for years. I love that place.
It's not great. I wasn't that impressed.
Yeah.
Was it not good?
Not really.
Don't know
Gone
whether it was
down
because
now.
it was a Thursday or what. I don't know, but it
Yeah.
wasn't. It's normal standard.
Prices have gone up as well, aren't they? Massively.
It was about 22 quid an adult, I think, on Thursday night.
Me
About
and
25
Johnny
on
ended up
Saturday.
stumbling in one probably a few months ago because I thought, oh, that'll do, just dodge. And then like we went, it's only booked a table, and we're like, no. And it's like 28 quid or something for me and Johnny. I was like, fucking hell, that's shopping price.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's good though
Um,
when you're
s-
half sloshed.
Yeah.
So is the dagger just a normal dagger? Or am I getting any vibes from it?
Vibinge.
Would you like to cast Detect Magic?
Yes, I will cast Detect Magic. I had to check it was on my sheet.
So you're getting magical auras from the potions and the wands,
But not the dagger.
but not the dagger.
Okay.
Take it. You
Ye-
can never have too many knives.
Yes, Mark, you beat me to it by seconds.
Can I roll a check? Spellcraft check, yeah.
So it'd be one for each item. You can roll an appraise check on the dagger if you so wish.
Oh, well, appraise isn't my jam.
Is
I
it
believe
I've
it's
mine?
got
Dastor's
appraise.
jam.
That is Dastor's jam, isn't it?
That's
Can I,
still,
so.
yeah.
can I assist
I
with
don't know.
with all four for spellcraft? I've got it ticked for some reason. I don't know why I've got it ticked, but
Because you were
You
left.
can,
thank
but
you,
to
Mark.
assist with it, you'd only have to beat the DC of a 10. So at
Yeah.
least roll 4 times. Every time you go over 10, you're good.
14.
Okay, whoa. So, whoa! Right, so the first one was a dirty 20.
Yep. So that is a potion of cure moderate wounds.
Okay.
Leave back in.
I'll roll
just-
a second one.
We don't need that because I can do that. So smash it, please. Don't take my one job away from me, guys.
Yeah, I'm not doing
The
the dagger.
second potion is a potion of gaseous form.
Okay, so
The
potion.
dagger is a masterwork dagger because
Ooh.
that's what has rolled it.
Potion, cure, moderate wounds. Potion, gaseous.
Who fights
form.
with daggers? But it's
Mm.
Minato, isn't it?
Mm.
Is that something you can possibly enchant to make it foxy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Masterwork, yeah. So items have to be of masterwork quality in order to be
Yeah.
enchanted, and it
Okay,
costs
so
quite a lot.
so Argus assists me with this next one, which is the first
Yep.
wand.
That smells beanie.
So that's a 19.
That is a wand of false life with 29 charges.
Oh, hang
I
on.
can cast that, and so can you, can't you, Sam? You've got it. You've got it off me, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Wand of false life,
That's what she said.
29 charges,
29 charges. Yeah, that's right.
and then final one. You're going to try and assist there, Dave.
Yo.
Go for it. Go, Dave.
That is
No.
a natural one.
But
So
it
that is
doesn't.
an automatic fail.
No, it's not.
No, I'm joking.
Not on a check.
I'm joking, but
Has anyone
13
else
is
got
one.
spellcrafts? They can try and bump my 13 up a bit.
Fuck. Have a look. So I'm going to have a look now.
Can't you just have a look, Mark,
You've
and roll?
Could I have a look?
almost certainly
maybe.
got spellcraft.
Spellcraft check.
Right, spellcraft. Right, it's not sleight of hand. It's the other one. Oh, check me out.
12.
Yes, that is enough. It's a wand of identify with
Oh,
15
beautiful.
charges.
Oh, thank
That's
fuck for
well
that.
handy.
I have spellcraft, by the way, but it's -1.
Yeah, Jake obviously wasn't listening to my massive hint.
What
I
master?
mean,
Well,
I think Jake's just saying, like, do you know what? Because you've said it, get stuff.
He's upset.
How
You're
many
all right,
charges
Jake.
on the wand to identify?
I'm just
Oh, keep
pondering the
holding-
meaning
keep
of
holding on,
life.
mate. Keep holding.
15,
It's,
mate.
doesn't
42,
matter who it is.
Jake. 42.
Could be that's what it means. That's the meaning.
Did we want me to appraise something as well?
You've done it, mate.
Yeah, you did
You
it. You appraised the dagger.
dagger.
How much was it?
You did appraise the dagger.
Is it worth
It's a
much?
masterwork dagger.
I'd have to
So it's a dagger plus 50 gold or something like that, I think.
I think we're unlikely to sell it because we can enchant that for Lewis. He's got his cold steel one, but we're almost certainly
I
going
need
to keep
something
that.
else.
Yeah,
Hand that bad boy over.
No.
Yeah.
Sam, it's 300 gold pieces for the cost of a normal weapon.
Oh, sell
Oh,
it,
so-
sell it, sell it,
So
sell
it'll
it,
be
sell it.
150 gold half plus the half of what a dagger costs.
I'm sorry, Lewis, but you know me and money.
He wants tea. 300 gold's worth of tea.
I am actually
Yeah, if you're buying a
looking at-
horse and cart to bring it along with you.
I'm not gonna lie, I just thought Lars was making a joke about his heritage.
Yeah, well, it was. I can smell it from a mile off. Have you seen this
Golly.
bad boy? I'm actually down to a shy 124 tea bags now as well, so we will need to hit a shop soon.
I mean, we've
Don't
still
forget about
got
your
quite a
specialty
bit
bag.
of loot about.
God
You're not
forbid if
poor.
the Americans come and sink it on a ship.
It was only me and August that had a cup of tea there, wasn't it? I just want to double check.
Oh, you could double bag it.
The way- I couldn't cheap out on August. He's out there risking his life.
I always make 2 cups of tea out of 1 tea bag.
He didn't comment on the fact that it was really milky as well, though.
I'm down
It's
with
also-
milky. Strong but milky. Happy.
Yeah, it has to have taste, though, doesn't it? I don't mind if
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
put too much milk in, but it's got to have flavour.
Also,
It
All the
wasn't
tea bags at
milk.
work are always like the super cheap ones, aren't they? So you have to leave it in there for about 45 minutes before it has any flavour.
It wasn't milk that you put in that tea, though, was it?
August didn't even flinch as well, just down the whole thing.
He's definitely drank a lot worse. He drank that like globfish.
Salty.
Oh, the hagfish, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are horrendous in real life, so God knows what a fantasy one, how gross that would be.
But it was stored in a small fish tank, and just the slime just kept building up. It's also worth remembering that you're waiting on the return for the sale of that helmet as well. So
I am a helmet.
Yeah.
Can I put myself
you're
up
not
for
poor.
sale?
not that kind of game, mate. I'm afraid not that kind of Dungeons and Dragons.
Where did the necromancer come from, Tom? I can't remember.
He came from the door that Mortis stood next to.
And did you say there was? And I could be misremembering from the last session. Did you say there was something rattling from behind the door?
That was before the zombies burst forth and you killed them all.
Yeah.
Bar Rob.
Should we go down and have a look?
Yeah. Did you get the platinum and the gold, by the way, Sam? Yeah. I'll go over and have a look.
No, if you don't want anyone else to carry out.
out.
Anything of value, obviously.
I just keep it as a party total, so assume that it's spread out amongst the party.
Oh, hello.
Let me just drop a light token real quick. So you can see. So I have just moved your token.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see. Right.
I'm on the right player now. Why can't I grab?
As far as I'm aware, Tom, a masterwork dagger is just a +1, isn't it, for now? And then obviously you add it.
Plus one's a hit, yeah.
Yeah.
+1 to hit, but not to damage. It's the +1 magic enchantment gives you the +1 to damage.
But it needs to be masterwork for you to enchant it in the first place.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find
Right.
the info for it so I can just copy it across.
Are you taking, are you, Lou?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
screw it
Use
off my
that.
list then.
It's got potential.
Dastor.
Oh, Sam, before I forget, I was going to ask. Tom asked me to ask you if you'd look at my. Tom read through my backstory that I got generated by ChatGPT and tweaked. But I don't know if it makes sense. And he said to double check with you because you're the expert. So if you could have a look at my backstory and tell me if it makes sense for where
I
we
did make.
at some point. You did make
I
some
made
corrections,
some small
which I did.
changes. Yeah.
Yeah, which I have completely altered. So yeah, at some point, if you just read through it, does it make sense based on the world that I'm in? Because that's why I got ChatGPT to do it, because I don't know the world.
Right.
Allegedly, it does.
ChatGPT is so good for that.
It's amazing.
That'd be GPT's very good for assignment writing.
Yeah.
if you want to learn
You
something,
probably shouldn't admit that on YouTube, Sam.
can you tutor me in?
Can't
Can
prove
you
it.
tutor me in how to do? And it goes bang, lesson plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, whoa!
And that's what I did with my assignments. I put all the information in and asked for a structure to work to, and it would literally break it down and go, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this, talk about
Yeah.
this. And then I'd sit with that and then find my, and then develop from there. So it's really good for framework building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teachers are going to be obsolete soon. It'll be just as well because no one wants to be one.
Yeah, true.
I think there's going to be a lot of jobs that end up obsolete.
Yeah. The
Because of
Japanese have
AI.
used primary school teachers robots for years.
My
That-
wife, I
My
looked up
wife?
top jobs to be taken by AI, and my wife's job is the top of that list. And it was like law, marketing sectors of law, and
Yeah, because knowing
And,
the law, it can scan every law book in every country in about a
Yeah,
second
well,
and a half.
she was
Sure.
saying she's actually working alongside an AI now, and I was like, "You're just training your replacement." I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, imagine AIs with quantum computers. Imagine
No,
that.
unreal.
I can't imagine that.
No, scary.
Yeah.
Imagine how quick it'll take for them to realise that humanity is a disease and it must be
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah, they'll be sending those robot skeleton things to wipe us out again.
Imagine if it like named you personally as well. It's like Lars Noble of 11 Fairway Close, Alice Street. Piece of shit. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I'd be really proud if I managed to get that. I think. Like, yeah, they noticed. Someone noticed.
Finally.
I've been trying so hard.
So this large
Sorry,
room
yeah.
combines the features of a wizard's laboratory and a catacomb. Several tables bearing bodies covered by drapes dominate the room, whilst tools ranging from shovels to dissection implements sit on the shelves against the wall. Currently, there are 3 bodies on the tables, humans who are humanoid, and seem to be preserved.
Do I know what he was trying to do based on my, necromantic knowledge?
Roll a knowledge arcana.
Knowledge Arcana coming up. It's not an
What a sick
additional.
bastard.
Knowledge.
Again, I can assist
got-
with this if that's okay.
Yeah,
Arcana, yeah.
I've
well,
got
it's
a
just-
9 plus quite a lot. I'll get plus quite a lot. And Dave's assisted, so that's no.
I'll throw in an assist as well.
23. You actually rolled it twice, but
I did.
Scared for the better of the
yeah.
two.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I
I'll give
imagine
you-
I
to
also
be
have
fair,
knowledge
you don't
arcana.
need the aid, so the DC was 15,
yeah.
which you absolutely smashed. So this is absolutely a necromantic laboratory. So this is where he's been experimenting with.
Because
the
I can't raise
necromantic
corpses. I can't create undead, can I? Yet at any point. I can
Not yet,
control
no.
them. Is there any books or anything around? Because I'd be very interested. It's like the only thing that ever gets me sort of lively and excited.
That would be a perception check.
Perception.
I cast detect magic.
Geezer.
So you
Perception.
see the aura of magic coming from one of the table legs.
I'm guessing
Right.
scroll hidden in the table leg.
Yeah. So I go over to the table and I pull on its leg.
With the body still on the table.
Yeah, fuck it.
It'll just fall off, won't it? It'll be all right.
Yeah, so the table collapses when you rip the leg out, but you do see that there's a hidden slot in the back of the table, and there is a wand that has
Ooh.
been hidden in the leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wonderful
crap.
Also,
identifier.
your knowledge arcana is enough to know that these bodies are being preserved with the spell Gentle Repose.
Right. Is there
We
any
should
other
have played-
information? Yeah,
This is where we needed a bard. Let the bodies hit the floor.
have you seen the video of the parrot singing that? Just on its own accord. It's not playing or anything. The parrot just starts singing it.
That's my spellcraft on the wand, Tom.
So this is a this is a wand of Gentle Repose for 17 charges.
Oh,
Funny that. And then just give me a perception check to see what you've kind of noticed in the room.
I rolled. I think I rolled an 11 with +2. Oh, and Dave's a god. He knows everything.
Yeah. You can smell that Dastor shit his pants.
and knows where the toilet paper is.
But it's still not told Dastor, so it's just stood there like, sorry, lad. Time for a brew.
So you find several books, but one's clearly kind of like the one he's been writing in of late.
Is there anything useful?
So he's been gathering information over the last couple of days and has noted, in particular, there's been increasing ghoul sightings along the southern farmlands and along the Foxglove River.
Like, ghouls are really nasty, aren't they?
Yeah, he's also it seems like he's been trying to develop a method by which one could track a ghoul's lineage back through several generations of ghoul attacks.
Interesting. Don't see how useful it is, but interesting.
And his last like entry in his notes is that his research has stalled, but he's hoping that Grace will soon succumb to ghoul fever so he can dissect the body in order to further his research.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty grim.
That's pretty good. What are the other books that he's got? The ones he wasn't not his journal type thing.
They're just like work journals of him, his kind of experimentation with necromancy.
Nothing that I would find useful.
Not in here, no.
Right. Well, I think we
there's
covered
two
that, haven't
doors.
we? Let's have a look in the next. What's room number 2?
Did you South Farmlands? Whereabouts did you say? Sorry, Tom.
Along
the ghoul
southern
sightings.
Farmlands, along the southern farmlands, and
quickly
along the
locate my porpoise.
Foxglove
What's going
River.
on?
So one more time. Foxglove River.
Yeah, for southern farmlands and along the Foxglove River.
Gotcha.
And that was placate something or other.
Get my porpoise or something? I don't know what a porpoise is.
Like a type of dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah, marine mammal, maybe.
Yeah, sorry. Right, we're going to open the door.
Hells yeah. August 1st. Dastor taking up the rear.
This one. So this door is locked.
We try one of the keys.
One of the keys does fit this door.
I thought you were going to say that key doesn't work. I said we try the other key.
Yeah.
No, I'm not quite that anal.
Any sounds or anything?
No sounds. It's just drop a light in there.
Lewis is in.
Hold up, it's my job to open doors.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jake.
Thanks.
So.
Yeah, that's mid-combat though, Jake. I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, we never know.
This just looks like to be an empty room, but roll me a perception check.
Roll me initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a death. No, there's no death save. Well, yeah, roll me a death saving throw.
Not again.
No. So this room is empty, but you do see scratches on the door and walls. The implication being that this might be where he was storing those zombies.
Okay.
There's no like dodgy bricks in the wall like Diagon Alley or anything like that. Just tapping it with this wand.
No. You could roll perception check with your stone cunning though to see if there's any secret doors. Because you're a dwarf.
Oh yeah.
Is it +2 for stone cutting?
It is.
There's got to be some advantage of having the dwarf in the party.
It makes you lots of teammate. That's all the advantage you should need.
Can the Eidolon have a good sniff around?
That's
Certainly can. That would be
26
another
plus
perception
2.
check. 28 with the stone cunning. There are no secret doors.
Cool.
Eidolon seems pretty keen on these dead bodies, but it does have appetites.
He'll start chomping on them.
Kick the next door,
Um,
Argus. Do it.
I'm
I
poised.
use the other key to open.
Not the same key.
No. I use the other one.
Ah.
Afterwards,
this
I'll
appears
try
to
the one
be-
he's just tried, just to make doubly sure that it doesn't work. I'll do that for half an
So-
hour.
This is a relatively stark room that is quite clearly a bedroom. There's a simple bed, a study table, and a plain wooden chair in here.
Dastor's going to lie on the
desk sits a book that you would quite easily identify as a spell book.
I'll trump on the pillar. I'll sit up the pillar and do a little.
bed. Now Dastor's got pink eye. Great.
Unfortunately,
Um,
can't sit at uni fighting on someone else's bed. It was just really bad form.
How much HP do I lose for pink eye?
It's condition.
Yeah, you got to roll a
Disadvantage
check
on
against
perception
condition.
checks.
Oh man. I'm not the most perceptive dwarf anyway.
Fortitude negates.
Right.
So what's so we
Um,
found a spell book. What spells are in it,
correct.
Tom?
I will tell you now. So, you have bleed, set magic, light, mage
Whoa,
hand,
wait,
and
wait.
prestidigitation. They're all
Bleed,
cantrips you should
detect
have.
magic, light.
Yeah, mage hand.
Yeah.
And prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Mage hand and prestidigitation are nice little mess around with people ones. I like them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've got chill touch, mage armor, magic missile, obscuring mist, and ray of enfeeblement. They're all first level spells.
Yep.
Second level spells, you've got acid arrow, blindness, deafness, command undead.
Oh, hang on.
Yep,
Command undead.
and mirror image.
Ooh, saucy.
Then
Give me
third
a
level,
rub.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've got displacement,
Ooh.
I don't even know what that is.
Thinking
Sounds
cloud.
fancy.
Thinking cloud.
Stinking.
stinking
Oh,
cloud,
stinking, sorry.
and vampiric touch. Mark, I'm putting the description of displacement in the chat for you.
It's nice. If I've got it right.
And then, in addition to those, he also has cause fear,
Yeah.
false life,
Yeah.
gentle repose,
Yeah.
ghoul touch,
Cool.
ghoul,
Ghoul touch.
Yep.
Right.
halt undead,
Hold or halt.
halt, as in
Halt.
halt who goes there,
Yeah. Undead.
and identify.
Identify. Okay.
There's also quite a lot of notes in the spell book concerning Babylonian traditions of magic, including some drawings of this Hedron rune, but it's nothing you haven't already come across.
I'll not come across this one because we don't want to stick the pages together like we did the others. Sorry, I'll be quiet now, I promise.
That's the gnome born.
That was a world of silence after that gag, Mark, I must admit.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Okay, so can we just have a check around for any secrets, anything hidden, anything
What's in these boxes at the top?
So
Get out, stay out of my boxes. I'm not telling you what's in there.
Who's dropped the box? Oh, it's me when I shit myself earlier.
I mean, you can turn the room upside down, but you've
Cool.
Nothing in there.
You get nothing really else.
Righto. Are we 100% sure that these corpses aren't going to rise? Do we need to decapitate them? Can we identify them? Would Sam Zegric be able to know who they are or anything?
I mean, I did say I was quite happy for the Eidolon to try and eat them.
Oh yeah, they've already
You
gone.
rolled.
Crunch the end. But if they come
You
back,
roll well enough.
Roll another one.
You roll well enough to know on your perceptions and your knowledge of arcanas to know that they're not going to be subject. How are you jumping through the walls, Lars?
A
That's what I
cleric
want to know.
never tells.
You would know enough to know that they're not going to rise, and the bodies are being kept. They're being preserved with gentle repose.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
So they're not like about to spring up.
Righto. And nothing identifying on them. We wouldn't know who they are.
They look to be patients.
Oh,
of the
okay.
sanatorium.
Gotcha. Interesting.
I still think we do them in just in case, because that dude wakes back up and raises them.
Could we ask the
Yeah.
Eidolon to just go and eat the head off each one?
Well, that's what the Eidolon was going to do. The Eidolon was just going to eat the whole corpse.
Well,
I like. Yeah, you come back into the room to do that, and the Eidolon's already there, just munching.
Yeah, he's already got.
Joe, the
He's
sound
already
of a
got like
dog
one
when it's got
halfway
all the
down
things
his
it shouldn't
gullet.
have.
Like,
oh, happy days then. We know they're not coming after us.
What's the Eidolon done to my boxer shorts?
Again.
So we're getting out of here then, because if there's nothing else,
Yes, we've got more to explore, haven't we?
Would you like to return to the first floor?
Yeah.
Is that
if there's nothing else in here, then yeah, I think
Por
so.
favor.
That's Spanish for please, Tom.
I don't speak a lot of Spanish, but I did.
I
get
don't
that,
speak
yeah.
any.
Thanks.
I don't
Or
know.
Latin, and I don't speak any Latin really.
As you come back upstairs, these two doors are open.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'll have a poke round, see what's happening.
Bear with me a second. I need to make some things disappear.
The only Spanish I remember from when I was at school was estupendo, which is
The only German.
excellent.
Pretty much, I can remember a couple of other phrases, but being dried Senora Alt is the main thing I remember, and it's not very accurate anymore.
So those two were the rooms where you sent the orderlies. Or the
Yeah.
orderlies went before the fight. They are now empty.
Who's took
Okay.
the orderlies?
I'll
Right.
just so you know, Tom, I'll just ask Rob to be following me and defend anyone in the party if they're attacked. That's his orders.
So something that occurs to me, because we've come here, this is Habe's Sanatorium. Kai Zalu, by the looks of it, has been doing these experiments on the patients. So that means
He's not a nice
Habe's
man.
complicit. So we need to have we need to question him. And also, did we tie up Kai Zalu as well? Because I don't want to
Didn't,
put...
but he is unconscious.
I know, but I don't want to put you in that awkward DM position where you're thinking, have you done anything with him? Because you haven't. So I'd like to...
That's why the orderlies have gone, because you didn't leave anyone up there, because they were in there, and so they've just taken the opportunity to scarp her.
Yeah, I know. I thought... yeah. Okay. Actually, we've got keys now, haven't we?
You
Can
could
we
lock
take
him in
his-
the bedroom or in that.
Well, in the zombie shelter, because there's nothing in there, is there? It's just
There
empty.
were 3 boxes that he's got. I'm taking if we found any.
Okay. So I'll put his token for now in the zombie tab and we'll call it locked.
Yeah. Can we? Does the Eidolon feel like having a shit in the corner? So when he wakes up, he's
He can definitely piss on him.
That's the
Mark.
right to leave his shitty boxer
Maybe
shorts.
that's what we do. Maybe we lock him in a room and the Eidolon pisses on him to wake him up.
mark his territory.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's mine. That's mine.
I don't want that bit. That ain't mine.
Piss on him and then wake him up with a load of dribble in his face.
Oh, it gets dark really quick, doesn't it? Okay, shall we continue to explore?
Yeah, do it.
Are you listening to something, Lou? I'm getting a bit of feedback from
Weird. That's your answer.
you.
I feel like he's in that tired state where he's just like, I won't retort. I'll just press this button.
Yeah.
That
a So-
report?
There is a door here that appears to be locked.
Ooh,
Try the key.
Okay.
And then there's a door here that you are almost certain leads upstairs.
Right, yeah,
Check all
we'll
the rooms
clear the
underneath.
floor
Definitely need
first.
to go upstairs. Yeah, check this
Yeah.
door and then go upstairs. I'm right
Yeah.
behind you, August. You go
I'll
first,
get-
just in case.
We've got to go north first, then, and then circle round.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry, I do apologise. So that you should be able to travel through that. I believe I did.
All right, yeah.
I haven't deleted the door.
Oh, there's another room beyond.
Yeah, let me just,
Beyond.
I can go through
that
it
door
all.
is locked also.
Oh,
You know, they've changed some stuff on Roll20. I'm wondering if it's changed the way doors work. It's all right. The door is locked. Would you like to force your way through?
Well, we can
Uh,
have our road ticket.
Or not pick it, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not exactly. Do you feel like you need to be subtle at this point?
yeah. Force it out. Oh, shit,
Let
I've done it
me-
again.
I thought you were a paladin, Dave.
Yeah, why?
Were you like a
Not
goodish
an awful
guy?
good one, though.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. No, it was forced upon me.
What?
While he was sleeping.
Never let someone force themselves on you, Dave.
Divinity was forced upon me.
Yeah. He was part
me
of
at
the
him.
Me Too movement.
Let me at my bold favourite thing, doors.
I shall step aside to let Addam through.
So if you want to, picking the lock is sleight of hand or disabled device.
What about an Eidolon barging through it? What does that count as?
Strength check.
Batter in rum.
My
Oh,
sleight of hand's -4 if you'd like me to have a go, guys. Classic.
16 for the Eidolon strength check.
Bounces off the door. It's a pretty sturdy door.
What about
Um,
Dastor's head?
I mean, you do have someone that's quite good at picking locks. I'm just going to put that out there.
Real
I think he switched
A
off.
rather large cat.
Yeah. Where's he gone?
Lewis!
I am here. I can hear you talking.
Monkey trousers.
Pitlock, yeah.
Please, sir.
Yes, mate. So disabled device or sleight of hand, whichever's higher.
Yeah, I can find it.
Someone put some treats down by the door.
Yeah, that's enough, mate. So you're able to unlock the door. Badoosh. There you go.
The bedroom.
Brings you into another bedroom.
Dastor's going to get on the bed.
Um, so
Off the pillow again.
the furnishings in here are a little bit nicer. But this room seems very, very unused. So who's ever room this is doesn't use it very often. And there's also, you can see a small coffer on the headboard of the bed. The headboard here. That is locked.
Lockpick, dude. Pick lock.
And that is definitely a disabled device.
With. Someone put the treats down again.
Oh.
Can't quite seem to get this one open.
What about brute force?
This lock seems very complicated. You know, very well made lock.
What's the coffer made of? Wood?
It would be metal, I would have thought.
Right.
It's iron. It's an iron lockbox. It's
What
quite secure.
I'll do is I'll target the lock area with a ray of frost just constantly. You know, as soon as one waits a cantrip, just keep doing it until it all goes crusty, and then I'll say to Dave, "Hit it!" Or whoever's the strongest. Actually, is Dastor stronger?
I'm not stronger.
I got a crowbar.
Oh.
You could try and pry it open with to assist in your strength check. It's a +2.
All right, go for that strongest person. Blatantly not me.
You can try it.
Could just give
The
guidance.
DC is going to be quite high,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but you are welcome to attempt it. Because I'm not going to discount high rolls.
Natural 20 ahoy! Come on.
Yeah, we should give it a go anyway, guys, because
It could be a
coffers.
natural 20. It could be.
Coffers seem like something that could have something nice in it.
So I'll give you a +2 for the frozen lock. The crowbar conveys a +2, Sam. Yeah, so that's +4 total. And then Dastor is going to give guidance, which is
+1.
guidance. +1.
Does a cup of tea prior to having a go give any kind of bonus?
I'm afraid not, mate. No.
It's worth it. If you don't ask, you don't get, do you?
No, you can always ask. Always ask.
Well, in which case, can I intimidate it open?
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, you need to roll a natural 40.
So we're going to try
On
strength.
3d6.
We go for strength then, yeah?
Yeah. Right. Do it.
Yeah,
Whoever's
unless.
strongest.
Who's the strongest?
Okay, so unless you can make an argument for another skill, that's the other thing. If you can
What
make an
skill would be
argument,
good?
you know, there's not a lot. That's why I say strength
Would only
check.
be dexterity would be your other argument.
Yeah.
What about smithy?
No. Yeah, there's no athletics, so yeah, it would just be a strength check. Strength check, I think.
Come on.
What about
Do
if
it.
like somebody like almost like sleight of hands finds a weak spot in the door, shoves the crowbar in it, and then the Eidolon and Argos run at it?
We're on a coffer
It's not a
now.
door,
We're
it's
not
a
on the door.
lockbox. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
right.
lockbox.
Go on, just swing at it, Dave. I think
Yeah.
it's coming out because I
Yeah.
think you're going to be strongest unless Dastor can beat, what's your 16?
15. But
Yeah.
two modifier.
So Dave is the strongest. Yeah. And you're getting +4, Dave.
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
That is a natural 20. So yeah, you are able
+3,
to
+4.
pop open. You are able to pop open the lockbox, which contains 41 gold pieces.
Worth
Described
it.
as somebody's meager life savings.
I even called it.
That
Well,
makes me
natural
feel
20 or more.
horrible.
47.
Just took someone's life savings.
Was it
That's
47?
all right for not being here to stop us taking it.
41.
It's
41.
probably the cleaner.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He should have been
Oh,
better.
Ruined the janitor's life.
Here's a purse of money, which I'm not going to give you.
He
So
should have
just there's
done
okay.
more.
one door left.
Right,
Yeah,
there's
because you
only
can
one
see
door.
into these two, and they're just
Tom,
like simple.
I want to cast detect
puzzles.
magic on that room. Make sure we've not missed anything.
Tap magic, detect magic. Apparently, I need to put my teeth back in. Yeah, you don't. There's no source of magic in here.
Okay.
This door is similarly locked. Are you going to try and pick it? You're going to try and brute force it?
Will the key work
What?
first before?
Yeah.
Try the keys. No, keys don't
The
work. Right.
keys, you had 2 keys, and you found the use for both those keys for the doors.
Right. Well, in that case, it's going to be try and pick it first, and if not, we'll do the brute force thing again.
You know,
I'm going
wood
to tell you
shape.
now.
You know, wood shape. Can you use that to create keys? It does say while it's possible to make crude coffers, doors, and so forth, fine detail isn't possible. So I'm guessing probably not.
No, mate. But you
Right,
probably
okay.
could reshape the door, but it seems like a waste of a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
I've
just
not
kick
prepared it
the
anyway.
hell down.
So disabled device.
Sweet.
Go on then, Lou.
Can he get aid off the?
Oh,
Oh, he's done it, hasn't he?
Boom.
Oh,
jeez. What is your disabled?
2 20s in a row. Can't wait till it's Dastor's turn and he rolls a natural 1.
No, wait till combat, mate. I'll be your natural one, buddy.
Can
Don't
we
worry.
flavour this one where Minato just goes up to it and just
Yeah, don't even insert anything. You just touch the lock and it opens.
Or do it with a claw like Tom does in Tom and Jerry.
So this seems to have. This is like a storeroom. So there's like a couple of big bolts of plain cloth, boxes of sewing supplies, and then food and water.
I cast detect
Um,
magic.
There is nothing magical in this room.
Let's hope we find Darbarin's instant banana. Never mind. It's always tomorrow.
However, bolts of cloth probably worth like a gold piece each. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, let's whip them up. Dastor's going to refill his water skin as well because it's a bit depleted from all the tea making.
Yeah, if
What
I've
else
got
was in here again?
I'll talk
And
to
if
the
not,
water.
food. We've still got rat packs and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah, may as well take a meal's worth though, aren't we? Just because it's there.
Yeah, take a meal
our
each.
next meal's worth. It'd be better than trail rations.
Yeah, true.
Bit of cheese, bit of cured meat or something.
Stinking maggoty bread.
There's a
You're right.
stinking maggoty cheese which you can't buy in this country because it's deemed
Yeah,
unsanitary.
French love it, don't they?
Yeah,
I
they're
feel like
weird, man.
as a party, we've gone from being the heroes of Sandpoint and we've been going down this slippery slope into like a chaotic neutral party.
That's me. That's what I am. I am chaotic neutral. I shouldn't be rubbing off on anyone though. I've got a charisma of 7.
I'd hope you wouldn't be rubbing off on anyone, Mark. Pretty poor.
I wouldn't do that while they were awake. Obviously.
I saw Mortis in the corner when I was changing my boxer shorts as well.
I didn't come on you, Pete, I swear.
He was busy doing the old appraisal, wasn't
That's the meanest film, that is.
It is.
What are you doing? Is the world about to end? You said you'd fuck me.
I was just having a look around the rest of the map. You know, on this floor, just round the corner here. Have we been in?
Yeah, they're the stairs you went down to. Yeah, so they take you
Gotcha.
down.
Right, sound. So I think if we finished in there and we've ransacked it, then we've just got upstairs.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Question
Let
Hape
me,
time.
move you to.
If he is there.
Very quickly, I shall not be long.
Something that is
Move
undercarriage.
your- If you're quick, you might catch it on Twitch. If you don't miss it and you're quick, you might catch it if you turn the volume up on Twitch because there's a little bit of a delay. But
He'll remember.
He's already gone.
Uh-huh.
Me. But then hearing my own voice made me feel sick. That's
Yeah,
what
I
you guys
hate
have to
it.
hear.
I get that, Lars. Yeah.
Ugh. I imagine people are watching the Twitch and they're like, who is that bold nonce?
Is everyone here? Sorry. Where's? Why have I lost Mark's token? Or have I put somebody on top of him? That's Addam.
I thought Mark
that's
was the
Dastor.
black one.
No, that's G8.
Racist.
Hang on, I can fix this. Where
Mark
this
actually is the
page?
black one as well. I just got that. My friend as well. I forgot he existed.
Right, so you're all in the space. So, the door in front of you seems to be reinforced with iron bands. However, it is unlocked. Almost as if someone fled through here really quickly.
Or two
Righty.
people.
All right, stride forward, shield at the ready.
So you walk forwards, and this appears to be like a cell block, but a cell block in a mental asylum, not in a prison. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the northwest cell appears to be occupied, and the southwest cell appears to be occupied. Is to be occupied.
Is it? Can we see through the doors then, or something?
Yes.
Okay. Who's inside? Them?
Let me just remove. Let me just remove the things that are blocking you from seeing in.
I don't know where I am now. Where am I?
My
in the north,
token isn't revealing light.
isn't
I
it?
can't see my token at all.
No.
So
I thought
if you
that-
go into the room, you should be able to see in the room, but obviously the wall blocks.
There you go, Mark.
It's because there's not a
No.
light source in the room. Bear with me a sec.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I have to put light sources in every room. Okay.
So there's blind. Okay, and wild.
So
Blind, sedge, and wild.
So yeah, so there's look in the northwest cell. There appears to be this old man. He appears to be blind, and looks to have been a farmer by profession.
It's
Okay.
evil day.
And then in the southern west cell is another old man, and he just looks out of it. If you go near their doors, they just start shrieking at you, just like non-verbal, high pitched, just shrieking.
Yeah. Can I do detect evil? Please.
You certainly can. Let me just double check. Again, I don't want to tell you wrong. I'm pretty sure they're not evil.
Okay. Good thinking there, Mark.
Oh, what are you doing, small cat? Come off the curtains. Come on.
I can still hear you guys. I'm just grabbing a packet of crisps.
Yeah, no, neither of them are evil.
Okay.
Just insane.
If we try and speak to them,
Well, the other one, the one that was.
They're beyond. I mean, they're both. I mean, you'd put them. 80s, 90s, completely lost grip on reality. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they are. I just say one of them can't see.
oh, we'll be looking at the other cells. They're completely empty.
Yeah.
As we did a recce of the building, as we were on the first floor, was there any way out of the building from the first floor? On how many stories were there in total?
There's 3 stories. So hang on. This isn't a cell. This is just a door.
North door.
This straight north. Sorry, I should have been more descriptive of the room. I do apologise. You've got these 5, 2, 3,
Can't see
4,
anything there, mate.
5.
What's happening?
Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong.
Oh, there we go.
I'm pinging on the wrong. 1,
Got it.
2,
4.
3,
Yeah.
4, and 5, all cells. This is a doorway that's walled off and looks to be, again, the door's ajar, but you would suspect that it's reinforced.
Okay.
You would expect it's normally kept locked.
We take the door to the north.
Well, all I was thinking is because we've got Habe and 3 tieflings. I was just going to shout if there's no way out, and we're just going up. I was going to at Dungeon Master's discretion attempt and intimidate to sort of shout, Habe, Gerric, Garen, Gortus. We've found evil in here. We want you to come down and answer. We will be fair if you come out now and speak to us. And sort of as commanding a voice as I can manage.
Okay. Roll intimidation check for me.
I guess we could
the-
add the added threat that the Eidolon might eat them too.
19, 28.
That's a pretty good roll. Pretty good roll.
So the theory is, chaps, if they don't come out now, and I'm being particularly intimidating, then there's more evidence that something is foul.
Very
They're in
awry.
on it.
What are you doing, buddy?
But you hear nothing. There is
Okay, so I think at this point I'd take what Jake was saying and say, right, we're coming, and we're bringing the Eidolon, and he's fucking hungry. Okay, so
Can the Eidolon smell anything?
roll a perception check.
Don't let me down, buddy.
He picks up a trail. I think I know you role play him as unintelligent. But I think he does pick up on your intent to some extent, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he kind of like
So-
mirrors me, but like I wouldn't say he's completely like thick as pig shit, but like he's like an entity of like he's an extension of me. But like he's like a really bestial and primal form.
Yeah, so he seems to pick up a trail and he heads upstairs. And with that in mind, I'll put you all up on the upstairs map.
I think
He's like a manifestation of my own disgust.
Doop. Yeah. Oh, I got everybody this time.
I believe. So,
Mark, where has your token gone to again?
I don't know. Well, it was
I've got the ideal sound for that.
Magic.
I thought it was around there, but it can't be.
can I basically
I'll
almost like
put a new one down.
where the Eidolon's picked up the smell and's like leading forward upstairs? Can he almost be like a gun dog with like his nose to the ground, like he's trying to smell out?
Making exciting
Absolutely.
noises.
And he's making noises at this door. However, as you kind of come up the stairs and come up through yet another ajar door that you would think would be locked, there's another patient in a cell here. Let me just drop a light token so you can see and remove. So, just real quick.
Oh, there's a bit of writing on there. in black.
Oh, it's gone. That shouldn't have been on that layer. Should have been somewhere else. So this particular cell looks a little bit more secure than the others. So the cell door is made completely of iron. There's a very kind of thin-faced, graying man behind the bars.
Does he
And
look?
he just kind of.
Oh,
Sorry, no, go on.
I guess like, does he? Is he still alive?
Definitely still alive, and looks a little bit more lucid than the people that were downstairs as well. He kind of got like a bit of a nervous twitch. His head's kind of going as he kind of talks. But well, we don't see so many people coming through here these days. Howdy, gentlemen.
Abe, where did he go?
What do I get if I tell you?
Maybe we'll let you out. Maybe we won't. You'll get nothing if you don't tell us right now.
You went through that door, mate.
Stay with
Point
us.
to the door that the Elon's like pouring out.
Tidy.
We do a perception check to see if he's if he's saying the truth.
Nice one,
Sure,
Lars.
let's,
Sense motive. Go on,
sense
Lars.
motive.
More offensive.
Here we go. This is a dwarf's motive, sense of motive as well. He knows when he sees a liar.
Absolutely, telling you the truth. He definitely went through that door.
Dastor will be like, this guy's telling the truth. He's a bit weird though.
Or wow. What I will say is he believes he's telling the truth because obviously his sanity is in question. But
Yeah, that's the thing. He might think that he's telling us the truth, but he's mental.
Well, if he has told, like Addam would turn, and he'd be like, if he has told us the truth, then we don't have to feed him to Beastie. And he just like let out this like, he'd just smile at him really like.
And
Dude, you are so
Dastor-
creepy.
Dastor would be next to the Eidolon, stroking it, and he thinks he's stroking its head, and then he looks down and he's actually stroking its arse, and then he'll take his hand off quickly.
I thought he was licking me. Oh no!
I mean, the Eidolon's got like big like gaping holes in it anyway.
and he will also,
It's like a big manifested, almost like burn, scar, flesh
The
entity.
manifested anus.
and he'll also say the door isn't locked. He opened it when he went through with the kind of twitch, and he just says, "Name's Pidgeot. Don't forget me."
Come on,
I feel
Yeah, I'll nod. I'll
I
nod
feel
and
like we
step.
can't leave. I feel like we can't leave Pidgeot. That's like that's the name of a victim.
Is the door
He's-
locked? It's not locked.
He's been helpful so far, but he's locked for a reason.
Yeah, that's true. He's in the Radmourne,
Yes.
isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
So as you enter, so this appears to be an examination room. So there's kind of a large operating table with like a desk next to it, which is just covered in surgical tools that, you know, they don't look great. There's a patch of skin on the desk that has tools with it.
Definitely complicit.
Yeah.
A patch of skin. That
Yep.
never bodes well when you find patches of skin in places.
Yeah.
How
It
many
rubs
people-
the lotion on its skin.
Lotion's the best.
So if you want to know anything further about the skin and the tools, that's a heal check, and I can have a perception check from the Eidolon, please.
Dastor can hit up a heal check.
Okay. So the heal
20.
check, that's enough to note that the supplies, these tools are well used and have absolutely no place in a sanatorium. Like these are
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
they're not tools that you would use in kind of mental care.
How many skins are there?
There's one patch of skin that
Not
looks kind
4.
of greyish and decayed.
How big is the patch of skin?
Maybe like a little strip off your forearm.
Ah, I was just checking
Maybe
if someone's
that.
been flayed or not.
Could be an ogre schmuck. You don't want to mess with those.
What's an
Ogre
ogre?
schmuck.
It's the schmuck of an ogre.
It's every now and again, Mark. I just think tool. Sometimes I have to say it.
Yeah, I believe that schmuck means something. That's rather than just.
I thought schmuck was like a not very nice person in America.
It's a Jewish.
Yeah,
Thing.
it's like a fool.
Is it?
Yeah, like an idiot.
Word came into English used from Yiddish for pejorative meanings. There was a literally meaning, but its literal meaning is a vulgar term for penis.
All right, but I think it does mean like idiot, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
now?
it does. That's what it's used as, but the root of the word is a vulgar word for penis.
So here's a problem then. Habe went in here. The Eidolon Smelty went in here. Pidgeot knew he went in here.
And the Eidolon has gone straight to the corner and is scratching at what looks to be an innocuous piece of wall.
Yeah. You could do.
Oh, I've got to check that.
Can the Eidolon start like banging against it?
It's not as innocuous as it
Certainly can.
is.
Would
But
it?
almost like trying to knock it down, like he's almost like pouring at it that much.
Yeah, sure. Make me a strength check, see if the Eidolon can manage to get through on its own or if it needs assistance.
Can I assist?
Yeah, also.
With the crowbar.
Pop your penis out.
Yeah, so that's not going to be enough for the Eidolon to actually manage. But if you want to make the core roll, Argus with the crowbar, that might be a better call.
Probably not. No. No, that's just an 8.
You're doing enough to this piece of wall to suggest that it is, in fact, a hidden door. And you can hear whimpering and panicking coming from behind.
I think that makes the Eidolon like almost like it kicks in his like killer instinct a bit, because if he hears whimpering, he's like, "Oh, there's like vulnerable prey the other side of it." Not, I mean, like in terms of like, yeah, his hunter's instinct. Not, he's like, "Oh, there's a vulnerable woman over there."
Mm.
Is this why you chose to be a summoner, Jake?
What?
Is it like just for the Eidolon? Is this what it was all about when you picked summoner?
What about picking a weird Eidolon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. To be
It's
fair,
nothing to do with the class. It was all about the Eidolon, wasn't it?
pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like we
listen,
haven't seen Addam do anything apart from know what.
Adam's boring.
Addam just knows what a vulnerable woman sounds like.
Adam's a virgin.
He's a chud.
But enough.
Yes.
Enough going at this door will eventually break it, and you will find a very, very terrified Erin Habe cowering behind it.
Let's smash this door down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Eidolon's predatory instincts have kicked in. He's going to eat everything.
Can Dastor run at it with his head?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that you've given enough time and you're in no real rush, you can get through this door. It's just going to take a bit of time, that's all.
And it's Dastor's head that makes the final blow.
I don't know why he's got his penis out, mate, but if that's how you want to go.
I will rape this door down.
Oh, I saw this a while back, but it popped up on my feed today. Count Danker. When home defense goes too far, and it's this guy in America who caught an armed intruder ballied up in his house. Right, he overpowered him, hogtied him, and bombed him to death.
What an awful way to go!
He fucked around and he found out.
You know how like in America they've always got that thing where like a criminal dies and they're like, "Oh, he was such a lovely, sweet boy." How do you say that at his funeral when he was bummed to death?
I feel violated having
Brutal.
heard that story.
And also, why is that guy's go-to to do that? Like, you've hogtied the guy. He's incapacitated at that point. Just let the police take him away.
Somebody's clearly watching too much.
I felt uncomfortable to death for some time. I never really felt justified until now.
Somebody's been watching too much of Lars's OnlyFans.
I was gonna say Pulp Fiction.
It's my OnlyFans is called hog_tie.
They actually didn't even charge. Just the guy was breaking into his house with a weapon. He didn't get charged with murder, but they had to do him for sexual assault. There's no way he could get away with it. You can defend yourself, but you can't bum him to death afterwards. That's just too much.
Right, moving swiftly on.
Judge.
Swiftly on before this devolved any further.
I guess
you now
I've
have
got
Aaron
one more
Hay.
question.
Yeah.
Did he make
Did he-
eye contact?
If you go to Count Dankula, Wade Home Defence goes too far, you'll be able to get a little video. It's only about a 10-minute. He's trying so hard not to piss himself as he's telling his story.
I don't want to see the video of that.
Oh, there's not a video of that. It's just a video with a guy talking about that.
So can we
You now
can
have
we,
Aaron Habe in possession.
Yeah, but thing is, Dungeon Master, can we use the conversation that we're all having to intimidate Habe? Can we sort of drag him out, just basically throw him into the corner? Pretend, I'm assuming that he's not trying to attack us or anything.
No,
So we're gonna
already past the point of like, he's defecating himself and he's already terrified.
I know, but can we sort of turn our back to him and have this conversation about someone being violated, and then turn back and say, right, so hey, we've got questions for you.
Which one of
Mortis
us
like, I've heard about this guy got bumped to death.
And then this necromancer resurrected him
so he couldn't get bumped to death?
so it could let it happen again.
It's almost as if he was born to undeath.
It's
So
okay,
before
Rob,
we start questioning Habe, does anyone want to make any checks on the skin?
We did a heal check, didn't we?
I cast detect.
A heal check was just on everything. There's no magic.
Oh,
It'd be knowledge engineering if you want to roll it.
I don't have it.
Has anyone got knowledge engineering?
Yeah, I do.
Dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering.
Oh, I
Don't
rolled
have that.
it, so I'll be happy to roll dungeoneering.
It's done all right.
Knowledge engineering.
So
I've rolled like an underpant gnome again.
the flesh matches that of Grey Sevilla, and you would suspect that this is a sample of his skin.
Oh,
Looks like that they were. It would look potentially like they were looking in. It was research looking into gall fever. Potentially, I'm just trying to work out what he got. You don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Or weaponizing it.
Or weaponizing it, yeah.
Yeah. Right, it's question Habe time. I mean, I'm saying question Habe time. We're not actually secure yet. We've got 3 tieflings still running around somewhere.
Well, now we've got Grey Sevilla. Shall I get the Eidolon to put his nose to the ground and see if we can smell out any others?
mm-hmm.
And then we can start the Eidolon can start sniffing them out whilst.
You have searched the entire building.
Oh.
So
All right.
you would surmise that they perhaps took the opportunity whilst you're upstairs to run out the front door and keep going.
Ugh. Right. Okay.
I can't believe they've denied my Eidolon his snack.
Yeah, I can't believe we let him out. That was silly. Okay, so what do we need to know from Habe? Well, we need to know what's going on here.
Yep.
We know that, or we couldn't. No one could figure out how he stays in business. Righto. Is he going to be quite compliant then? Is he shitting himself that much that?
Yeah, pretty much. He's just a blubbering mess. You might need to slap him to sense, but
We'll just get Mortis to repeat the story again.
Mm.
Guess
I'm
the other
not
thing
sure
is,
about this fella, right? Oh, this guy burgling his house, bro.
I know he's already really scared, but I feel like Addam would be really relishing the fact that he's like this fearful. So I feel like Addam would probably go up in his ear and whisper. It'd be like, "You better cough up some information now, otherwise, Beastie is coming for you, and he's real hungry, considering you've had him running around this whole house waiting for you."
Nice.
That's
Nice
not.
and creepy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be nice having it happen to you with the little thingy by him as well, with all its beautifulness.
You get it out your system, Jake lad.
Why do I feel like Addam, the character as well, has got like a little goatee and one of those little like wizard's beards, but he's just like a magician's beard?
It's
Okay.
just a stick on one.
Yeah.
So ask questions, and he will give you answers. What do you want to know?
I don't know, but I would literally have like the Eidolon perched probably about a foot away from his face, just drooling.
What do you know about the ghoul sightings along the Foxglove River?
Okay. I don't keep up with any local news. My research is my only interest. The running of this facility, researching ways to help better psychiatric treatment.
Through ghouls.
Sense motive on whoever's got that, and a good one.
I've
It's
got a
not
good
me.
one.
I'll detect evil as well while everyone's questioning him.
Sure. So he isn't evil. And to the comment of ghouls, he will say, I was trying to work out what was wrong with Grace Villa. Do you mean ghouls?
He had ghoul fever. You've got his skin on the table.
Yeah, there is some skin over there.
You had a necromancer working in the basement.
Okay, so the sense motive you've rolled so far, he hasn't lied to you. So nothing he'd said up to that point has been a lie. I'm aware that Kaizalu, his experiments are unnatural, but I have to fund this place somehow. My patients don't exactly pay for treatment. He paid rent, helped me, run this place, and helped me dispose of bodies. I'm aware that he wasn't perhaps the most above board.
Yeah.
I get that he probably
Smells of cheese. We know he's kind.
but I have to run this place somehow. Sandpoint doesn't pay me anything. I don't get any dividends from them. I have to keep this place above board. I have to pay the orderlies, although their wages were low. And as for Gall Fever, I didn't know what was wrong with him. I was trying to work out, hence why I've got a sample of his skin. Trying to work out what was wrong with the man to try and help him.
Motive somebody.
That's
Yeah,
the bit I don't believe.
That's
It's that he
utter
didn't know
bullshit.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound a little bit suspicious.
I
Yeah,
could buy the rest of it. I could buy the putting up with the necromancer to pay the bills. It's the bit about the gall fever that I
Yeah.
don't believe.
Let's have a
But I
sense
can't do
motive
sense
then.
motive.
Once at that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's only 11.
What about Dastor,
So-
Lars?
Say, what do you want me to do?
Sense motive again, mate.
Sense.
I just did one. I'll do it.
Yeah, do another one.
Not great.
So
Hard
I'm going
to
to say to him, right, you're a man of learning, you're a man of studying, you're a man of learning, and you carve a man up. And can I, at this point, be in his face and sort of start shoving him around a bit?
His skin was already decaying. It was already mostly off. I took it to try and invest. Yes, I'm a man of learning, but my field of expertise is psychology. Not I'm not a medical doctor. I try and treat the infirm.
Yeah,
not
but
the
this
My medical
whole
knowledge is-
room, everything in this room doesn't make sense.
Sorry, Tom, are you a psychiatrist or a psychologist?
I don't know the difference. So he treats mentally unwell people. That's what he does.
So psychiatrist.
Yeah. So yeah, I would also assume that he's got some education in psychology as well. But yeah.
Yeah. So would it? So, because obviously we've also got to remember that this is a semi-medieval world. When he says like the way he studies, I'm assuming he would physically study the brain as well. He's trying to have a better understanding. I'm trying to think of an older period of time when we did used to take the brain out and look at it to see if we could see changes in the build-up. What I mean? So
but I mean, Tom's already told us that the things in this room are incongruous for a mental health facility. They don't fit. And that's what you said, Sam. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what I want to pressure the point.
In response, he'll say, when I worked in the city doing this, we had limitations. I quickly realised we weren't going to make progress following, yes, this stuff might be immoral, but we need to make progress in treating these people. And to do so, we have to put boundaries. That's why I'm out here.
So we're talking like literally surgically removing brains to study brains and stuff, aren't we?
Yeah, which isn't stuff that you would find happening in a sanatorium.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was sort of thinking.
Kaisalu,
cutting heads open to look at brains, sort of thing.
Kaisalu, he also had interest in the same thing. So I didn't do this when I first started, but he pressured me into taking. I had theories, but I would never originally planned to take them further until Kaiser Alu came along.
I think Addam would again like walk up to him and whisper in his ear, and he'd be like, "My Eidolon can break boundaries between flesh and bone." Just to throw an extra bit of dirty fuckduggery.
Hey, my mother-in-law.
I think he's just trying to make him shit his pants even more. I know he's already done it.
Yeah, 100%.
Righto.
Did you want to
Okay.
roll another sense motive?
Yeah, please. Well, if that's all right.
Yeah, so
Me to do
it's
it.
a rolling thing because the information is expanding. So yeah, I mean, he's perhaps trying to put more of the responsibility on Kaizalu than he. Do you know what I mean? He's trying to make it out to be a bit more of Kaizalu than himself, but he hasn't lied to you in any respect. Do you know what I mean? Like, he didn't know it was ghoul fever necessarily. He was interested. He was trying to work out what it was. There's something there that he hasn't told you. He hasn't been completely forthcoming about, but everything else he's been honest.
Okay, so he's not scared enough then. That's what the dungeon master's just told me.
Not quite scared, Nocturn. I think we can help you out a bit there.
Can I just before we do threaten to peel his skin off? Can I ask him about Pidgeot? So it's Pidgeot himself can't hear, and ask him what. In
So
fact,
maybe
ask him about
more.
everyone that's still behind, still in a cell. What's the deal?
Pidgeot. So, Pidgeot's a particularly disturbed individual. So, he unfortunately suffers from a form of lycanthropy, but he is a were-rat. Also, I'm going to get the exact word for this. It's in here somewhere.
I can officially write that down now.
That is well unlucky, isn't it? I suffer from lycanthropy. Oh yeah, which type? We're rat. Didn't even get the cool one.
Oh no, it's not in here. It is, yeah. And he has a mental disorder that makes him obsessed with blades. So I would keep any bladed weapons away from him, lest he turn manic. As for Blind Sedge and Wold, they're just madness and senility. And thought they're both are much older gentlemen. It's a shame, but it happens in people's old age.
Maybe we could introduce Pidgeot to a knife again and place you in his cage with him. I'm sure we'd have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've done nothing but cooperate.
I disbelieve that. What do you think, boys?
So give the beastie a little chunk, just a little chunk. It won't miss it.
He likes the feet the most. The most
Toes.
crunch.
And the bingo wings.
I think on that note, if Mortis is prompting here, Addam's gonna look at the Eidolon, and he's just gonna be slowly tip his head forward, and the Eidolon's gonna kind of close that gap up, and he's just gonna open his jaw nice and wide so the strings of saliva are dropping between his mouth around this guy's foot. Just to see
Intimidation is
if he'll-
great, but what's the question?
Well, I
What
think
are
it's
you
just in
not
relation to
telling
all the
us?
questions that what's not being told.
Yeah. What aren't you telling us?
I didn't know that Grace had ghoul fever, but I was hoping that what he had although an affliction, might be able to use to help calm patients. I was looking for a way to potentially replicate it because he was subdued. You know, he wasn't a violent patient, and I have had violent patients in the past. So having a way to be able to make a patient more subdued, and therefore perhaps bring them into a calmer state of mind. I didn't know what it was, but if I could have replicated it in someone who was a manic or a violent patient, it could have been a useful tool.
Sense motive. Balls.
So you were talking about inflicting
There you
this
go,
foul
Dastor.
disease on people that are already vulnerable.
What race is Habe?
Human.
Fantastic.
He needs to answer. I'm going to threaten him with answering for his crimes. What we've found. Can I open me waistcoat slightly and show him my Sandpoint PD badge? And sort of
Show himself now.
showing me left nipple.
Which is your badge?
Would you like to shine it? Leave it.
What have we done to you, Dave?
It's your fault.
Show him your sheriff's badge.
I'm gonna say to him, right, so you're complicit in carving up a man. You have admitted to that, and we found the evidence. I'm still flashing my badge. We know that you've been in business with a necromancer. We know that you've come out of town, or you admit that you've come out of town so you can conduct these experiments. It's time that you came and faced the justice of Sandpoint. Unless you've anything.
He's scared, but he's not doing.
Oh, okay. Is he very much? I mean, because
like on Ace Ventura, do you know when he bends over and he's talking with his arse cheeks? He's like,
I mean, you rolled enough sense motives and high enough on sense motives to know that he genuinely believes that although what he's doing is wrong, it's the end's just more the means for him, right? Like, yes, what he's doing is shitty, but if something good can come out of it, then it's worth it.
Yeah, mad scientist type.
Yeah.
And he's been completely honest with you, so
a great or a good?
great or good.
Well, if Da Vinci hadn't have done it, then or possibly people before Da Vinci, but that's another story.
That's all I have to say on that matter. I wasn't even there.
Are we convinced?
He's not going to cause you trouble. He will come along if you need.
Okay. Right. So we do have a slight problem. Have we ransacked pretty much everywhere? Did you say?
You've been everywhere, yeah.
Okay. So in fact, we've probably got 3 problems in here, and that's the 3 live patients. One probably just needs ending, but then we've got 2 very poorly elderly people.
I can take care
It wouldn't
of
be
that.
fair to end Pidgeot. I mean, it's not his fault. He didn't choose to be aware of that.
And what was the thing about knives?
Oh, he has an obsession with blades. So if he sees a knife, he will go for it. But it's a mental infirmity. It's not his fault. He can't help the way he is. It will be.
Oh, I tell you what, we'll take him to a restaurant then, shall we? See what happens.
Let's give him a job like a butcher, meat carver.
Where
he needs to use
therapy. It doesn't end well.
How long?
I think if he's mental, lock him up and we just leave him there, because I've not got the heart to kill him, but I also don't want to let him out into society.
Hang on a minute. How long's he been in the sanatorium?
Yes.
Tell you what, roll a D100.
Nice. And can I detect evil for him as well?
So 15 years, we'll say.
15 or 74. One or the other.
Yeah. He is evil, but you don't know that could well be the effect of his lycanthropy. It might not be.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
I don't know if my character would know it, but lycanthropy will turn you to the alignment of the thing you turn into eventually.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Jack Harder.
Let's give it a go. Additional. No.
Do we know about how does he only transform on the full moon?
Yeah.
Is there a full moon in sight?
Yeah, Dave's goes awesome.
Do you have a breast?
Just to confirm it,
You would know that, Mark. Yeah.
There's no chance he's the butcher, the mass murderer.
Hey,
No,
unless we can cure the lycanthropy, we're better off putting.
he's in a secure cell.
No, but the one from before, the Sandpoint.
Oh, the Sandpoint.
The butcher of Sandpoint.
Hemlock killed the.
Oh, we did.
And we know that's definitely a fact.
Definitely a fact. Yeah.
Hemlock didn't just say it.
Well, as far as Hemlock's told anybody, yeah, sure, there weren't any witnesses. But I mean, how far do you trust Hemlock? How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go?
I don't trust anybody anymore.
No.
I say we kill him.
I was just thinking.
Hemlock.
Yeah, come on.
This took
What about if
it?
why we could just kill all of them?
Kill them all. I think that sounds a bit mean. I mean, I reckon what we should do is just lock him up, lock up everyone, lock everything down, go back to Sandpoint, tell the sheriff what's going on, and so we've left those four up there. We haven't got a clue what you want to do with them, and just give them the details. How's about that?
It's not bad. How many days to Sandpoint back? Was it? I don't recall. It was quite a journey, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a couple of days for sure.
Couple of days. Okay, yeah, leave them food and water.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea actually.
Take enough food for the journey, so we don't have to cross off any rations, however many.
There's loads of food downstairs, weren't there, in that cupboard anyway?
There's tons, so we may as well have some more of it just to cover our journey there and possibly back.
You used to have the necromancer locked up in a cell downstairs. You haven't questioned.
Oh, very good point. Yes, and he.
Nice one. Yeah, that was a really
good. We've got more intimidating to do. Do you think we're ever going to actually question someone without threatening to eat their face off?
No, because it's what we've.
Norden.
I can do. I can hold back while you do your questioning, and then if it's not working, then we can throw the eat your face in there.
Well, I mean, in fairness, my line of questioning was to punch him in the face 3 times and then talk at him. So, I mean, there's not much difference.
You see, you don't start with the head because then you're they get hazy.
Yeah.
Do you want?
Next
I'll start it with diplomacy, and if it doesn't go well, then instantly start punching him.
Go for it, dude.
In fact, you have already leathered the crap out of this guy. In fairness,
well, it had to be done. He had it coming.
Absolutely, I'm not decrying you for doing it. I'm not decrying you at all for doing it, but I am. You did leather this guy, so
we did a bit.
Yeah,
wasn't me mainly, I have to admit, but there you go.
Let's see if we can get some more information out of this prick then before we finish the session, shall we? Go on then, Lars.
Here we go.
He is currently
I'm back to
unconscious.
the screen at the moment, though. Oh, no, I'm in.
Don't worry. Can I let the Eidolon piss on him to wake up?
Are we ready?
He's mechanically
punch him.
like
Begin the punching.
0, so he would require some healing to be brought back to consciousness. You took him
1
below
point of
0.
lay on hands.
Yeah, like a channel energy or a lay on hands, something like that.
Yeah. 1 point lay on hands, Dave. Give it to him. Give it to him rough.
It's not 5e, mate. That's 5e.
Oh.
Do we have?
Heal skill.
Yeah. Is there? Yeah. Can I use my heal skill to give him 1 hit point back?
I believe you can, yeah.
Hang on, Tom. If
If
he's
not,
on
I have
0,
got a wand of cure light wounds,
Does that
but I
not
don't.
make-
No, he's below
Below.
0. He's
I've
not
got a
need
on
great
to
heal skill if you want
stabilise.
me
If
to
he was
heal him.
0, he'd be. So you
Oh,
can. Let me just pull up the heal skill. You definitely can. Let me just look up the DCs for.
Trying to
There it
charge my
is.
PP. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, and it rolled twice anyway. But I didn't mean to.
What-
well, I hope so. 'cause
What?
yours
Roll the
was
dice
not.
or sing about touching your PP? Because we didn't need
So I
either,
liked
Mark.
both.
Yes, you did.
It still looks like you're trying to whack off when you're sort of doing this.
Oh, yeah, honestly, it still happens when both hands are visible.
Have you been to the tool shed, Downing?
That's what.
Right,
That's
so-
why I don't do it now because I've already been to the tool shed. I don't do none of that weird behaviour.
So, heal checks. So, you can DC 15 first aid to stabilize someone who is currently losing hit points. You can do long-term care, which is also DC 15. If you're successful, the patient recovers hit points or ability score lost to ability damage at twice the normal rate. So 2 hit points for you got to wait. Basically, you got to wait 8 hours, or you've got to heal him magically.
I don't want to waste magic healing on him. Yeah, do that. We'll wait 2 hours. We're not.
8.
We've got to take a long rest.
Or at DC 20, you can treat deadly wounds, which are given 1 hit point per level of the creature.
Would that be enough to bring him
That's
back?
DC 20. Yeah, bring them up, but that's
Yeah.
DC 20.
Well, can I take 20 then?
Can you take 20 on heal checks? That's an interesting question.
Can I use? I've got my what's the name, haven't I? I've got my wand of cure light wounds.
I don't want to waste that though. If we can help it. He's a baddie. Only give him.
To be fair, Lars does have channel energy, which might be the simpler.
I could do that.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what it does, so I can't say one way or t'other. But it sounds to me it could possibly be useful.
Are we trying to heal check, or do you want me to just go straight in?
Oh.
I can only do this 4 times a
Give it to
day.
him raw, Lars. Give it to him raw.
Give it to him, raw.
Do you want me to just heal him?
Yeah, but it's not just him, is it? It's an area effect, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Has anyone else got any
Alright,
hit
cool,
points low?
cool.
I can just do everyone at the same time.
I'll tell you that.
I think I'm on
No, I'm full.
26, I think.
Full.
We're all full.
I could
Make
no, I'm
eye
not. I
contact
took
with
some
him.
damage in the last bit of combat.
I'll do channel energy then, because then you'll get a bit and he'll get a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full
I
heal.
only need
Happy.
8.
Yeah, we've tied him to a chair though, haven't we? Or something.
I would assume that you've taken precautions like to
Yeah,
bind
it's
his
not gonna
fingers so
get
he can't
away.
cast spells. things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Baggage.
tidy.
Like
And in-
you've got cast in the party, you know what the score is.
Just while we're on the subject of heal checks, so we've got 2 guys in the chat. One called Razzlemere, who's put in there long-term care works on up to 6 patients at a time, but doesn't work on yourself. So it's handy to know for those long rests when we're low on hit points. We need
Yeah,
a little
Thank
bit
you.
of a boost.
Yep.
Razzie coming in with the information.
Yeah, Razzlemere. Are you the same
Yeah,
fellow that comments on
before.
YouTube?
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
It's not
Aye.
me. There.
blues.
Yeah,
And he's X back as well. X15221.
yeah, X
Yay.
15221
Hello, buddy.
is in, and so
How
is
many
Razzlemere.
points of healing
Yeah,
you got
so
then?
Razzlemere is the guy who's been commenting on the YouTube videos.
Yep. Hey up!
Hey, all.
Now let's watch them torture porn as they decide to torture this guy.
Sorry, just thought I'd throw that one in. Just handy to
How
remember
many
for future.
points of
You've
healing
clicked
do you
channel
get with that,
energy.
Lars? Yeah.
But it hasn't rolled any healing, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, papuna, papuna.
Yeah, it's not
How do I
set up.
get it to-
You're just clicking on the ability. It's not set up as You've got. I'm sure you've got something set up somewhere. Let me have a quick look at your character sheet.
So I went into the fridge because I was slightly peckish, and I found
Is
a
it on?
bird's
Shall I-
lemon tart.
It's
Oh,
you set up as a level 0 spell,
motherfucker.
but I probably should
Nice
set it up as a
line.
spell like instead.
And
There
the
you
pork
go.
pie in there as well.
Oh, I've got a
Minimum.
pork and apple sausage roll. Can't be asked to go and get it. 25 to 11.
I've got a big bar of
It
fruit
is,
not in
yeah.
the other room.
Oh.
That's not going to last much
Who
longer.
are you and what have you done with Dave Brennan?
it's too late for savoury, mate.
The reflux, it'll get me.
Yeah, not the rhythm. Reflux.
Apparently, good place to check, Tom, is it archives of I'm going to slaughter. You seen it?
That yeah.
Nethys, yeah.
I have seen, yeah. Thank you. I do have the rule book next to me. To be fair, so. But it can be a bit obtuse at times. Anyway, so yeah, he comes back to consciousness, battered, bruised, bleeding a little bit, but not too much.
Good morning.
So we don't want to batter him too badly and kill him again. So we just
No.
got to do like light torture. Are his feet exposed and do we have a feather?
Get the needle on to lick between his toes.
What you said, get the
That'd be
Elon to lick his
horrible.
gooch then, Mark.
I feel like the Elon's got like one of those cat tongues though. Do you know, the proper
We don't-
rough ones.
We don't need
Yeah.
that
that'd
when
be
because Minato can just go and just literally
It's called a chin rest
straighten
on
his
a
thigh.
lady,
Ooh.
apparently. I've been told.
What's called a chin rest?
On a man, it's a gooch. On a lady, it's the chin rest.
I thought it was called a woomph on a lady.
I thought it was called the what was it called? The
'Cause if
twitter.
it weren't
Bit
for that,
between
it'd be
the,
one big
twat and
hole.
the shitter.
Sorry. Oh.
Okay, so are we doing intimidation check? It's question.
Say that again, Tom. Sorry.
Are we going to do an intimidation check?
Yeah, please.
Did I do diplomacy? I did, didn't I?
Oh, well, you were going to, weren't you? Sorry,
Um,
mate. You were going to do that first. Come on, discount that roll.
Yeah.
Pretend I haven't done that. Go on, Lars. You do it.
I'll be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Tell us what you know whilst the Eidolon's just...
Oh, nice.
Okay, so so some of the stuff he did tell you before was true. So things about the rumors of ghoul activity in the farmlands, absolutely true. You know that from his notes. So he kind of repeats that. The stuff that you picked up that he was lying about was the use of necromancy as a neutral force, right? That, you know, him basically saying he was researching necromancy for research's sake. That was an absolute lie. And he will kind of cop to that. So, you know, he's clearly interested in power for power's sake. You know, he wants to be a powerful necromancer, effectively. Is what he'll cop to.
Right.
Everything he told you about what's going on in the farmlands, which you know you've seen in his notes, is absolutely true. You know,
So we really need for next time. We need to be taking a trip out to where the ghouls have been sighted, don't we? And have a look at them.
Yeah. Okay. So why? How did he learn about this place?
sanatorium.
Yeah.
So he had heard of Hay by reputation in Magnamar. And he figured it would be a good place to lay low.
From?
From the Zani. So he will admit that he was a member of the Zani gang known as the Gallowed in his youth. But they ran him out of town because of his dabblings in necromancy.
Right. Okay. So what was the gang called again, please, Dungeon Master?
The Gallowed.
The Gallowed.
The gallows.
Sounds like a doom metal band.
And where were they? Are they? Did you say they're Magnamar?
Magnamar, yeah. So they're
Yeah.
a Magnamar-based Zani gang known as the Gallowed. So it'd be like a gang or a crew.
See
A
if we know
specific
anything
crew.
more.
You can, but I don't think anyone here is really from Magnamar. So it'd be pretty tough.
There is actually a band called the Gallows as well. Just saying, Mark.
Yeah. Okay, so he's on the run from the Gallowed. Was there? And you mentioned someone specific. Was it began with an X, I believe, or a Z?
Oh no, the Zani. So the Zani is like the criminal empire, the Zani family. And
Right.
this gang is like a subsection of that gang of the Zani.
Zani. So is it Z or X?
SC. It's SC.
Oh,
SCZ.
Yeah.
ARNI.
ARNI is the criminal family.
Yeah.
Criminal.
And the Gallowed is like the gang or crew. I would have probably called that a crew rather than a gang myself.
Okay.
Reading from the book.
It's a bit like the Peaky Blinders. Another crew to do
Yeah.
the dirty work.
Yeah.
I ordered a Peaky Blinders.
Okay. So
And he may have also stolen a small fortune from them when he fled, when they kicked him out.
Which
is why he needs to lay low.
Yep. How much? Where is it? How much to enjoy your testicles?
It's all. Unfortunately, he's spent it all. Obviously paying hay, rent, and on tools and research materials.
So okay, right. So I'm guessing, I'm not going to say this to him, I'm just going to have a sidebar. I'm guessing that the Scarnetti family and the Zani criminal family, they may be one and the same. I'm still dubious about the Scarnetti family, to be honest with you. Because we've still got that to investigate. Apparently Titus is a bastard. I've got in my notes.
He loves it up bastard. I've been told.
Can I add that to my notes, Mark?
Yeah. Cold steel.
Okay. Right. It sounds like he's being quite forthcoming then. So can we sense motive just to eyes?
Got the eyes across the T's.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's been pretty honest. Obviously, he'll basically say he's been here laying low. He's been funding hay, and it's been a nice place for him to dabble in necromancy. Basically, he was looking. He was wanted. The other thing he'll tell you is that he wanted to. He was waiting for Grace Sevilla to die because he wanted it to fund into his research into tracing ghouls back through their lineages, so through ghoul bites, which again you've seen. So you've got most of that. But if you press him on the skin saw, man, he's going to tell you that he's got nothing to do with that. Doesn't know anything about it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Something very unlawful has occurred to me. Because we know this fella can raise undead, and we know that Mortis can control undead. Can you see where I'm going with this?
Could make me another zombie. Rob 2.0.
Which one are we using? Are we using the guy from upstairs to make the zombie, or the Can you have a zombie were rat? Is that feasible?
I do think we need to know. We should do.
It'd just be a
decide
human
what we do
zombie.
with that, because I think we're at, yeah, they're not very nice.
I'm quite comfortable with letting the authorities deal with it. Go back to Hemlock and saying this is what we've got. Have fun.
Yeah. We
Can't
found
lock on Hemlock. It's his job.
Yeah.
What lock
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're already locked up. We'll take Habe back, but what we're going to do with Kaizalu, the actual necromancer, I'm assuming that would be no. In fact, no. We're going to take Kaizalu and Habe back to answer for their crimes, and leave the rest locked up and see what Hemlock wants to do.
With some food,
with plenty of food and water, so they don't starve to death.
Well, hang on, because
we've
got Habe's assistants, haven't we?
They've scarpered. They've properly scarpered. If they're about, then port.
Leave them a note.
Yeah, we need an APB.
You ask Habe about them, incidentally.
Oh no. Yeah. So we need
I guess the worry is though if they come back.
Jake, can we? Oh, mate.
You can ask Cable. You can ask Zeren. You can ask either of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Who are they? Where are they? Where have they gone?
So they are escaped. There's 4 of them. The quadruplets.
Wow.
Tiefling brothers that escaped from. I've forgotten the name. I do know it, but I've forgotten it because I'm a moron.
No.
Cheliax. They escaped from Cheliax, or escaped slaves from Cheliax, which is a evil-aligned kingdom. Not too far. I don't think it borders, but and they're basically escaped slaves. And like Zeren, they were looking somewhere to lay low from potential bounty hunters and stuff. But Habe will say you'll never see them again. They will move on. Yeah, they'll move on, look for other work. This was just convenient for them.
So we're taking.
They got that, and he'll honestly say they weren't involved in experiments. They were just just here help me tend to the.
So we need to. We know what we're doing then, don't we? Grab enough food for the journey. Make sure the people we leave locked up have got stuff to eat. We need to tie up what's his face and Jeff. And bring them with us, don't we? So then just set off back to
Sandpoint, and we've got for next time. We're going to head towards the South Farmlands.
Yeah, check out the goals. Sorry,
is that
and the misgivings was something else that you had
on our way?
No, you're going back north, Sandpoint.
Is it nearby?
Let me take you to the map.
I'm wondering, do we loop through that way?
What, lock these 2 dickheads up here?
Yeah, I mean, depending on how far we can nip out, nip back, and then head to Sandpoint, rather than going all the way up to potentially come all the way back down.
Yeah. No, I see you.
What about if the tieflings return and release them?
We don't.
Yeah, but that
it's unlikely, we reckon. So I think we risk it for a biscuit. So I reckon. A small piece.
Chocolate one.
Yeah. So, maybe a digestive with a sliver of blue cheese on it. That's what I'm maybe thinking about.
What about if we lock them in the cell with the were-rat guy, and then we give one of them a knife?
Yeah, I think that would be mean. I mean,
so
might have moral objections to that.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Oh, farmlands, yeah.
The Sandpoint's up here.
Yes, Sandpoint.
So where's the River Foxglove?
Dastor leave all of the inmates with a cup of tea as well, just to sweeten them up a little bit. And as he leaves the cup of tea, he'll say, "Remember what I've done for you here."
Yeah.
They won't remember, obviously, because most of them are insane. But
Jeff Weirap might remember, just in case he gets away.
Fidget.
Ah,
You got to be careful of Pidgeot though, because he likes sharp objects.
that's true.
Yeah.
Fuck up one of these little pricks.
I like these little islands that are about. I can see. I want to go to Dragon's Punch Bowl. I want to go.
I
Oh,
want
that
to
might
go
be
to
a
Grubber's
euphemism for something.
Hermitage.
Yeah. I reckon
The
Grubber
three-
lives there.
The three cormorants.
I reckon Grubber has been there for sure.
Yeah. The big thing, so Grubber
Right,
was here
so
on the tree.
the southern farmlands, so the Foxglove River is this one down here.
Oh, okay.
So, and there's farmland kind of here as well.
Oh.
So this is all like a belt of farmland all the way across.
Okay. What about Hambley Farm? Oh, we went to Derby, a vintage. Oh, what was it called? Derby Computer
Yes.
Museum.
I was about to say,
it-
Dave, you live in Derby, mate?
Well, I don't, but it's amazing. They've got all Super Nintendos, Mega Drives, old
Nice.
PCs, and it's just at the end of Sadlergate.
I quite
Oh,
like
right.
to get a
It was
SNES.
properly amazing. The kids loved it.
You can buy these little mini SNESes now.
Yeah,
that have got
Jackson's
every
got
game
one.
on. And you just
Yeah,
put
you
it
Yeah.
download
in.
emulators. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
That's
Mark,
in that
did you-
area, Dave.
Mark, just move
Say
your
again,
mic.
Mark.
'cause you take
Todd,
mine.
say again.
It's in
That
that
better?
area, so it's around the
Yeah.
Foxglove River.
Okay, because we've got reports of walking scarecrows round there, so it's all.
It's all going
I'd,
off.
I'd arguably say then go back to Sandpoint. Let's reset everything before we set off again. Not only that, we've now got potentially a dagger that we could enchant for Minato.
Dog.
Yeah, it was because we obviously couldn't see the map. I thought it'd be worth the ask because it was literally like half a day's travel. Oh, well, we'll nip the half day out, but
Yeah.
no, it's going to be
I think-
a proper
Let
trek.
me just have. I think there should be an appendix of this map, so you should be able to pull it up whenever you want. Let me just. No, that's Sandpoint.
Oh, God. We're pretty much done, aren't we? I mean, we know what we're doing
Yes,
next
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So I'm properly starting to flag. I shall hopefully see you, all of you, very soon.
Yeah.
And we
All
can
right, dude.
kill some shizzle.
Okay. Are we ending there then, Tom? Is that a reasonable place to?
Yeah, it's probably a good place to stop. Yeah.
Okay,
obviously you gotta
folks,
go back to
have a
Sandpoint
good,
and
and
we'll
I
pick it up from there.
shall hopefully see you very soon.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
Yeah.
All right,
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, thanks for everyone. Thanks to the guys in chat for being here as well.
Yeah, thank you. If
Appreciate
you're
it.
not already part of it, we do have a Facebook group as well, but we've been a bit lacking in the announcements on it.
We never do anything,
game.
do
I think
I think half of us are too busy killing Tyranids at the minute on Space.
Yeah.
He's back to say in 10th, and I was like, not lost a game yet
And
because I'm a cheater.
The next Pathfinder, for those of you watching, if you're interested, is 6th of October at the moment. So, and hopefully that should not get cancelled like the last one did.
Fingers crossed.
So that was my fault, in fairness. So
And I can also do the 6th of October as well. Sweet beans.
Tidy.
maybe a full house again. Awesome.
Sam's like, damn it, I was going to play Dastor well.
We're making these promises, Lars. If you're not going to show up,
I've just checked the calendar. It does actually say family time on the calendar, but let's be real. Family
I'm
time,
gonna-
aka not important.
I'm going to turn the doofer off then, gents. Cheers, y'all.